Have you ever noticed that your son can maybe make friends but can't keep friends? I want to talk to you about the reasons why that happens and what you can do to help him. So some of the reasons that your son may be able to initially make friends but not be able to hold on to them are, number one, he may have difficulty with being flexible. So for example, if he's with some kids and they want to play one thing and he wants to do the other, and he says, we're doing it my way or I'm going home, or if he's constantly trying to control play situations or control others, other kids are going to get tired of that, of his inflexibility. And that's going to probably wear them down, and it's going to make them lose interest in sustaining a friendship with him. Another reason why is if he doesn't show enough interest in others. So in order to sustain friendships, we have to show others that we are interested in them. People tend to think, well, boys, they don't need to do that. They can just throw a football back and forth or kick a ball around. But that's not true. Boys need more from each other. So if your son tends to have one-sided conversations where he talks at others about his interests and doesn't really show an interest in them, that could be problematic in terms of him sustaining friendships because he's not really showing an interest in others. Now, granted, they might be interested in the same things, but again, if he's not showing an interest in the individual or talking about things that they like in particular, they're probably going to lose interest in him. Another reason why he may have difficulty sustaining friendships is because he can be smothering to others. So, for example, he might make a new friend and then he's constantly trying to spend time with him or texting him or doing whatever. And a lot of times boys don't know what to do when another boy's smothering, so they just tend to back off a bit. Okay, and the last reason why is if your son tends to be of the more hyperactive, impulsive profile of ADHD, he probably has a level of emotional reactivity. So he may be playing a game and, he might yell at somebody because he doesn't think that they're playing fairly. Or he might get upset if he loses. Or he's just overreactive when other kids are joking around with him and he takes it seriously when they're trying to joke around. So other kids really lose tolerance quickly if you have a level of emotional reactivity towards them. So what do all these things have in common? Well, they all fall under the umbrella of what I call social learning challenges. In particular, having difficulty with perspective-taking skills. So understanding others' thoughts, feelings, and intentions, but also understanding how you come across to others. So if your son is able to make friends but not keep them, what you need to do is help him improve his perspective-taking skills. It's okay to sit down with him at a time when he's calm and talk about some of your observations or maybe some feedback from teachers or whomever about his social interactions with peers. And the reason we do this is not to point out to say what you're doing wrong, but help him to understand others' thoughts and feelings about his words and his behaviors. And that's how he's going to develop his perspective taking, is by learning how he comes across to others, what others' thoughts are about him, and how they may treat him as a result. So for instance, if the way they're treating him is that they back away from him and lose interest in being a friend, that's not going to make him feel good. So we have to point out this sequence of events, okay? So I hope you found this helpful. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.